Greatest memories are the Kentucky Derby, and there always will be. And it's something that, you know, without the Derby, horse racing would have a totally different look.
Bob Baffert, synonymous with the Kentucky Derby for years. The trainer has the most Triple Crown victories in history. The Hall of Famer is back at Churchill Downs after a suspension for a positive drug test took him off the track for years. Sports reporter Sarandon Raboyne caught up with Baffert about how he's moving on and what it feels like to be back in the barn.
For the last 3 years, Bob Baffert has been the elephant in the room during Derby season. The winningest trainer at the Kentucky Derby was banned from competing from 2021 to 2024. But now he's back in his old barn, ready to race for the Run for the Roses. But he knows how much attention his return brings.
I think I'm clickbait, I don't know. I think that's what I've become. Nice to be back here and back at the old barn, and I came here in November and it was nice, and it's coming into the stable gate, everybody was nice to me, welcoming back, and so it's like I never left.
Trainers from across the backside, like D. Wayne Lucas, were glad to see Baffert back at the historic track.
He belongs here, he's the face of it, and I said that 3 years, and every year since, that was wrong. That was wrong. But, I can see their side of it too, but it's really good to have him back.
And I'm glad to see everybody, and so it's part of because, it's like a village back here, and everybody's watching everybody, so it's good to have, you want to see everybody. And
Baffert is now a 6-time Derby champion after vacating Medina Spirit's win in 2021. He's tied with Ben Jones with the most wins at the Derby all time. And there was one thing he was really excited to see.
And it's nice to see these signs back up. That was the best part.
The honors he's earned on track back on display.
Well, I wasn't here, so I didn't see them, but I knew they were gone.
But as Baffert gets prepared to have his horses in the starting gate, he's ready to run past this part of his history.
It happens in racing. You have to accept, when you get beat. You accept when things don't go right, and so it was one of those things where, well, I can't change it.
Baffert has 2 horses that are going to race in the Kentucky Derby. That's Citizen Bull and Rodriguez. He also has a horse that will contend in the Kentucky Oaks. That's Tenma. Reporting at Churchill Downs, I'm Sarandon Raboyne, WHAS 11 on your side.